am.
Now YouTube censored. Now YouTube censored.
I'm mad as hell right now. Yes, I am.
Viewer discretion is advised. Mama Black.
This program contains language and sequences some viewers may find disturbing.
Chicago police are searching for several people this morning behind a car crash that left a gaping hole in one Southside home. Neighbors say it actually sounded like a bomb went off right near 77th and Champlain. That's in the Chatham neighborhood. For more, let's go ahead and turn to Megan Hickey. She's at the scene. Megan?
Stacey, the car is still wedged inside this house more than 12 hours later, but the driver is nowhere to be found. Police tell us the car was speeding westbound down 77th Street when it lost control and crashed into the front of this home. The resident was in the house with his kids and some of his daughter's friends at the time of the crash. Bricks flew across the basement as the front wall was knocked in. Luckily, no one was in the downstairs bedroom at the time. Neighbors said they heard the crash and came outside to find a cloud of dust.
Me and my wife was asleep. We woke up to a boom. And I swear to God, I thought it was a bomb because I smelled smoke after that.
Now, we don't know if drugs or alcohol may have been a factor in this crash because the driver and his passengers ran away soon after. 4 men were seen running from the vehicle. Right now, police say that no injuries have been reported, and right now they have no one in custody.
How safe can you be in your house? Especially that time of the morning. Somebody coming in on you.
A terrifying encounter this 62-year-old woman says she had when a man broke into her apartment twice and tried to sexually assault her on Winbrook Way at the Tanglewood Apartments in North Charlotte.
I called 911. He's still talking to me through the window, talking about, I'll come back in there and do it again, you know. So, I don't know what kind of mind he in, or he may come back try to kill me or what.
The first time the attacker got in through an unlocked window, according to police, that was about 2 weeks ago. And most recently, the woman said the man messed with her air conditioner to somehow get in.
It's the same voice, so I know it's the same person.
In the past year, CMPD says there have been 7 unsolved cases spread across the city, from peeping Tom incidents to breaking into houses and sexually assaulting or trying to sexually assault victims.
We cannot say these are all connected. Let me be very clear about that. We're just exploring the possibilities because some of the suspect general descriptions that we have is somewhat similar.
Until the attacker is caught, this 62-year-old has a warning for families.
Somebody please, if y'all got daughters and stuff that's out early in the morning, please, somebody walk them to the bus stop or whatever, because it's a crazy person going around.
Breaking news, nigga. Some breaking news.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
There's something wrong with the black man's mind. There's something wrong with his mind.
Nigga, please.
Oh, hell no.
Fight their asses.
Private investigator was hired by Kelsey Schelling's family in 2013 to look for leads in her disappearance. He says while Dante Lucas is the suspect, he believes Lucas didn't act alone.
I am the individual that was the initial private investigator in the Kelsey Schilling case.
For private investigator Dan Corsentino, this case was challenging. No Kelsey, little physical evidence.
You did not have anyone really talking. The case became very, very difficult.
But one thing was clear to Corsentino.
I believe, as I believed in 2013, even when I interviewed Dante Lucas, that he was not the sole suspect or the sole person of interest. And I believe that there's others that eventually will be charged.
In 2013, police say a pregnant Kelsey Schelling texted her ex-boyfriend Dante Lucas a photo of an ultrasound of their 8-week-old child. Police say Lucas asked her to drive from Denver to Pueblo to meet up. She made it to Pueblo and then disappeared. In recent months, investigators have used excavators to dig in areas near where she was last seen. Now investigators believe they have enough evidence to arrest Dante Lucas for first-degree murder, a move her mom tells us she's wanted since 2013.
It's obviously something that we've fought for a very long time, basically from the beginning. I'm trying to just not look back, trying to look forward.
This is a very positive step.
And with Lucas locked up,
I think people will be less afraid to come forward now that may have some information, and it may lead at that time to the whereabouts of Kelsey Schilling.
For Schelling's family, while they want to find her killer, finding her still remains the most important. We spoke to Lucas's family today, and his relative told me that at this point, they're not ready to speak about the arrest. Emily Allen, Channel 2
Three
News.
teenagers are in custody tonight accused of beating to death a man in the city's Mayfair section. Action News reporter Annie McCormick is live where it happened with full details. Annie.
And Walter, memorial for the victim is still here, and neighbors say it continues to grow. Word is spreading throughout this Mayfair neighborhood that there's a break in the case.
Justice for Kevin and for his family. He was an innocent, kind human being.
Philadelphia police confirm 3 juveniles are now in custody in the beating death of 57-year-old Kevin Cullen. It's been a week since police found Cullen in the 4200 block of Loring Street. He was assaulted Sunday evening. Police believe a group of teenagers targeted him intending to rob him. Witnesses told police the teen slammed the victim's head against the stone wall on the side of a row home at the corner of Loring and Erdrich Streets. A homeowner's surveillance video captured Cullen being followed before he was attacked out of frame. Earlier this week, Cullen's family told Action News he struggled with some personal problems, but often stayed with family. Now, Cullen's funeral was yesterday. Those 3 teens, like we said, are in custody, but official formal charges are expected to come down at any time.
Armed man holds L.A. County Sheriff's deputies at bay after barricading himself inside a liquor store. It happened at Slauson and Kenston in Windsor Hills. Deputies initially used a taser on the man because they thought he had a gun. He managed to run into the liquor store. The man eventually walked out of the business and along the street, ignoring deputies' commands. The entire time, deputies pointed their weapons at the suspect. Eventually, they closed in and shot him with beanbags, but they struggled to bring him down. They finally held the suspect down and restrained him. He was taken away by ambulance. The street was temporarily closed for the investigation.
Scary situation for a woman in Detroit when a man with a gun showed up at her front door. Take a good look. Surveillance cameras captured the man walking up to a home on Asbury Street early Saturday morning on the city's northwest side. You see the weapon in his hand as he rings the doorbell. He tried covering his face, then ran off towards Trojan Avenue with the second suspect. If you recognize either of these men, you're asked to contact the police right away.
And as always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Also follow us on the usual media for more and interesting information like this.
Fight their asses.